Almost everywhere you looked around South Georgia last year, there were rows and rows of peanuts as farmers planted a record 1.9 million acres. And a big reason for that was the absence of coverage the 2014 Farm Bill provided cotton growers. It's a problem those farmers and the Cotton Council have been fighting ever since.
We want cotton on the same level playing field as with other commodities. Other commodities like corn, wheat, peanuts, soybeans have a safety net under the 2014 Farm Bill. Cotton did not.
However, after years of hard work, the crop is finally being added into the Title I coverage as an oil seed. That means they are now eligible for price loss coverage and agriculture risk coverage under the current Farm Bill. And while the kick-in price of 37 cents might seem low, it's actually a fair price when considering the calculations.
This seed cotton program has what's called a reference price. And that reference price is 36.7 cents. And farmers kind of on the face of it will look at that and say, dang, that's a pretty low price. Well, you have to understand how it's calculated. That 36.7 is a weighted average price of both cotton and cottonseed. Cotton might be selling for 70, 80 cents a pound, but cottonseed might be selling for 8 or 9. So when you take a weighted average of both of those, it pulls that average way down to that 30. So that 36.7 is a weighted average between the price of cotton and the price of cottonseed. And when you consider that, it's really not that low.
As for the Stacks program, which was created as an alternative to Title I coverage, it could soon be a thing of the past.
If you convert what's called generic base on a farm now to this seed cotton base, then you would no longer be eligible for Stacks. So effectively what that means is that come 2019 or next crop year, Stacks will no longer exist.
And the cotton industry wasn't the only ones to benefit from the new spending bill, as milk producers also receive assistance. The cutoff for Tier 1 of the Margin Protection Program has been raised by £1 million, and premiums being paid by small and medium-sized farms have been waived or greatly reduced.
For the Tier 1 milk production, which is everything below 5 million pounds of milk, so if a smaller dairy that's going to produce less than 5 million pounds of milk, those are the premiums that they would pay between now $5.50 up to $8 worth of coverage.
And it's not just the smaller dairies getting some aid, as Tier 2 producers will also benefit from a change to monthly payments.
It's going to be more efficient in the sense that we're going to have a monthly calculation of the payments. So instead of every 2 months, you know, when say 1 month the milk prices would be really low or feed costs would be high, and then the next month maybe things got a little better and it would sort of wash out the payment. Now, since it's going to be on a monthly basis, that's going to help producers across the board, not just the smaller end, smaller dairies, but also larger dairies as well. It's going to make it more efficient.
Reporting from Tifton, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.